there's going to be cutbacks.
That's a keeper.
It's a meeting, and you won't be attending.
Hey, movie maniacs! Did you know that The Boss Baby made over $490 million in theaters worldwide? Man, it played in more than 3,800 movie houses during that time. Hey, movie maniacs! Welcome back to Movie Mistakes, and today we're going to show you 10 goofs that we found in The Boss Baby. And please don't forget to click that subscribe button and notification bell. So, without further delay, let's get to it.
What the?
Mistake number 1, near the beginning of this animated tale, Tim is recalling how the Boss Baby came to live with him.
But I clearly remember the baby was delivered in a taxi.
Now, just as the taxi cab arrives, you can see the baby get out and the ground is clear. Yet when the baby gets out, you can see that there's a leaf there now. Now, the only question I have is, who uses taxi cabs anymore? I mean, with Uber and everything available, am I right?
My parents always said that I had an overactive imagination.
Staying in this same scene, Tim is watching the Boss Baby arrive from a second-story bedroom window. Well, when the baby steps out of the cab, there is a curb directly in front of him. But when we get a view of him from behind, you can see that curb is no longer there.
How can we trust him?
Come on, he's just a baby.
Tim is frustrated about the new addition to the family and a little bit jealous too, if you ask me. Well, he pours himself a nice tall glass of milk, sits the carton down just behind the glass, as you can see here. However, when the camera angle switches back and forth, you see that the carton has now changed positions. Maybe it's that mad cow milk we've been hearing about.
Why, Tim?
Why? Because he came out of nowhere! We don't even know him!
Just a few minutes later in the scene, Tim tells his parents that the baby came out of nowhere. So how can they trust him? Well, I gotta say here, I agree with Tim on that one. I mean, come on, the mom wasn't pregnant, nor was the Boss Baby delivered by a stork, so you do the math. Well, anyway, in one shot you can see that Tim he has a napkin and utensils to the right of his TV dinner. But in the clip, just before the baby pulls the tablecloth, Tim's napkin and utensils are now gone.
Oopsie, I got it.
All right, mistake number 5. We find yet another mistake in this same scene. While Tim is bad-mouthing the baby, we get a close-up of the toddler, and you can see that his briefcase is just to the right of him. Well, the baby pulls the table and a tug-of-war breaks out. Well, wait a minute, what's this? The boss's briefcase has suddenly vanished into thin air. I wonder if it went to that same place the curb did. Hey, did you realize that this will be the 4th mistake that we pointed out in this very same scene? Man, that's a lot of goofs. What's with you guys in the editing room, huh? Okay, well, I do promise this is the last one, at least for this video. Anyway, here you can see that Tim obviously likes eating his food with his face. But during the tug-of-war scene, not only did the Boss Baby's briefcase vanish, but so did Tim's TV dinner. How do I know what a TV dinner looks like? Well, let's just say I have eaten my fair share, okay? Okay.
No, you can really talk! I heard you!
Fine.
In this part of the movie, Tim is determined to prove the baby is a fake. He watches the baby through a crack while the baby is on the phone with HQ. Kinda creepy if you actually think about that. Anyway, Tim suddenly bursts into the room, almost giving his little brother a heart attack. Check out the direction the toy phone is facing. However, just a few moments later, you see that the toy phone has turned around and is facing forward.
Goo goo gaga.
No!
Get me a double espresso and see if there's some place around here with decent sushi. I'd kill for a spicy tuna.
Here, the baby gets out of his crib and asks Tim for a double espresso and spicy tuna roll. By the way, that is not a good combination, especially for a baby. I mean, I would not want to change that diaper. Anyway, he throws a bunch of bills at Tim, and they end up on the floor. But just a few moments later, after the boss baby gets a bottle out of this cool cardboard safe, you can see that the money has disappeared from the scene. Or maybe Tim put it in his pockets. Well, wait a minute, he doesn't have any pockets, does he? All right, well then, how do you explain that?
Let's just say I'm the boss.
Hands up, double baby!
Fuck, Luke duty.
Early on, when Tim bursts into the baby's room, he slips, falls, and shoots himself in the face several times with the Nerf gun that he's carrying. And good thing it was Nerf. Hashtag, this video is not sponsored by Nerf or its subsidiaries. Well, we get a close-up here of Tim, and we can see that there are 2 balls near his head. Yet as the camera angle switches to the baby, then back to Tim, the 2 yellow balls have suddenly vanished into thin air. Same place as the curb, as the TV dinner, as the briefcase. A lot of things disappearing in this movie. It's the Bermuda Triangle of animated films.
I don't have that kind of spare time.
Well, you're the boss of me.
I am the boss of you.
Okay, last mistake. The boss baby and Tim, they were arguing over whether or not the baby is in charge. So when the baby climbs into his high chair, something is gonna appear on top of his briefcase to the right of the screen. What do you think it is? Ready? Well, so as the 2 argue back and forth, the camera angle changes, and you can see that a file has appeared on top of the briefcase that wasn't there before.
So that's how you want to play it, huh? Let's see. Power nap, you were saying.
So what'd you think of these cool baby boss movie mistakes? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to tell us what you want to see next. You can join our family today by clicking the subscribe button and notification bell now, and we'll keep you updated on all of our newest videos. Also, a huge thanks to all of our super fans out there. We'll see you next time.